I don't know. Ask me something specific. I think it's very difficult to deal with these global
It's not
issues. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So do you think it's something to do with personal consciousness as well, or is it? I mean, there's a lot of things in the world that really are just don't feel.
No, I don't believe that we're morally corrupt. I don't believe that people are acting in such a self-interested way.
Are the banks?
That we're doomed to some kind of apocalyptic end. Are the banks?
Are the banks morally corrupt?
No, I think some individual bankers have been shown to be morally corrupt, but I don't think the banks are.
Do you think?
Corrupt.
Yeah, but what about removing all the checks and balances? For example, giving out loans, giving bankers bonuses, regardless, of any checks and balances that
I think
were removed.
There are institutional issues at play. I think there is a lack of regulation. I think the City of London, I think certain bankers have acted amorally and have been shown to be too distant from the individual, from the man on the street, from the person who is putting their money for safekeeping in a bank. I think people have acted irresponsibly with people's money, with other people's money. But I also think that the City of London contributes very, I don't want to say generously, but it does contribute to our GDP in a nation where we have lost a manufacturing base.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily have many other services which we can provide. We don't have many exports. One of our major exports is financial services, and to ignore that.
Is that putting all our eggs in one basket? Should we not bring a manufacturing industry back and not ship it off to China and Taiwan, and that we actually manufacture ourselves as well as the financial stuff?
I think what we can do is
Specialise.
I think as a nation we have certain kind of traditions of being able to produce good quality products. I think there does need to be a return to that, but I think it's unrealistic to think that we can hark back to some golden age when we were all kind of down the tin mines, or in some kind of Scargillian kind of that's unrealistic. But, I do think we have lost our way. I think certain people have lost their way. I think government panders too much to the financial sector. That's undeniable, and I think that the whole crisis in the EU. I was embarrassed by how cavalier Cameron was, and how he went out there and he didn't seem to be representing the UK. He seemed to be representing a minority, and he seemed to be representing the banks.
Sure.
And I found that as a citizen of the UK quite embarrassing. I was embarrassed that he was my representative going out to the EU.
Well, I feel like I've never been asked ever.
There's a democratic. I mean, that's the whole problem with the EU. There is a democratic deficit. There is no link between what the people, exactly the electorate, and how our government behaves at that kind of level of government.
Yeah.
But that said, I think it's very difficult to see how we can move away. I mean, the financial sector is one of our major exports. Can't deny that.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
You're doing a brilliant thing.